Making money as a content creator or online entrepreneur is full of ups and downs. One day, you can't believe that you're getting paid to make a YouTube video, which you always just did for fun anyway. How cool is that? And then the next day, you're staring at your laptop screen, wondering where your next payout is going to come from. Where's my money gonna come from? This volatility is exactly why it is so essential for content creators and online business owners to build out multiple streams of revenue for their business. Having multiple streams of income helps to stabilize things a bit and mitigate that feeling. Today, I want to walk you through the 6 streams of income that I've built out for my own business that has allowed me to reach about $30,000 a month of revenue. Now remember, friends, that is revenue, not profit. It's important to understand the difference, but anyway. Hopefully this will give you an idea of some potential income streams that you could start developing for your own business to stabilize your income and make your career as a content creator more sustainable. Okay, so all of my various income streams are different sizes of slices of pie of the overall circle that is my revenue. And I'm gonna go through all of these different income streams from biggest to smallest, basically. So we're kicking it off with income stream number 1, which is my creative services agency. If you didn't know, I actually have a business called Creatorly Media. And over at Creatorly, we offer Instagram and podcast, YouTube and TikTok related services for our clients, and our clients tend to be content creators, personal brands, and small business owners. So in addition to myself, I have 6 team members who create content, create strategies, and work with our clients to help them build their communities online. So whether that's through editing their podcast, managing their YouTube channel, producing their Instagram content, editing their TikTok videos, there's all kinds of different services that basically all amount to social media content creation. This is my biggest and also my oldest income stream. This is something that I used to do as a solo freelancer, and then eventually once I started building up my team because there was too much work for one person to do, then I rebranded it to Creatorly Media because it's not just me, it's a whole team. Now, my role in this is mostly kind of being the visionary, the guide behind it all. I make sure that my team is up to date on the latest strategies and growth methods for all these platforms, and I kind of organize everything and make sure that it all functions. And I guess just from a business perspective, it's important to note that even though this is the biggest chunk of my revenue, the work involved in selling these services is also the biggest chunk of my expenses, obviously, because I pay 6 people to do this work. Anyway, this is an absolutely foundational income stream for me. I definitely would not have the business that I do now if it weren't for offering these services. And I think it's definitely something for other creators to consider, because the other income streams I'm going to go through are kind of the more typical influencer income streams. But offering services is something that a lot of people don't often consider because it's not as scalable, but it's actually a really great way to hone your skills and build a business when you don't necessarily have a very big audience, because that's what I did. So the creative services that we offer over at Creatorly Media account for 63% of my overall revenue as a business. My second income stream is brand deals, and it is the second biggest chunk of my overall revenue. This one's pretty obvious. A lot of y'all will be familiar with what brand deals or sponsorships look like for content creators. I do this in a number of different places. So I do integrations here on my YouTube channel. That's definitely the biggest chunk of my brand deal income, but I also do content on Instagram. I do ad reads on my podcast, the Creator Club podcast, and I also will do the occasional email newsletter shout out. So pretty much all the places where I have an audience on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on my podcast, and on my email newsletter, I have ways for brands to reach my audience through sponsoring pieces of content on those various platforms. So brand partnerships like that account for 18% of my overall revenue in my business. My third income stream is digital product sales. So before I mentioned that I have this company, Creatorly Media, where we offer services to businesses, personal brands, content creators, that kind of thing. That's sort of like one half of my business. And then the other half is my personal brand. So just Katie Steckly. I kind of differentiate these with Creatorly Media being the services side, and it's also for more established people in their businesses or careers. So obviously people that can afford to pay for these more in-depth services. And And the Katie Steckly side of my business is a brand that's more so focused on people who are earlier in their creator journey, who maybe don't have as big of a budget to outsource these kinds of things, and they're trying to learn it for themselves. And so in order to enable those kinds of creators, I offer digital products. This includes a lot of Notion templates, so stuff like my viral YouTube video script template or my Notion content calendar template. I'm personally obsessed with Notion, and Notion templates are something that are very helpful for people. It like makes an immediate, like quick win change in their life when they get that template and can now organize themselves in a more effective way. So my Notion templates have definitely been my most successful digital products. I also sell Lightroom presets as well. This is something that I've introduced more recently, so admittedly it's not as big of a chunk of my income. Right now it accounts for like 4% of the overall revenue, but this is something that you really invest in upfront, and then now it's just available on my site for, months and years to come. So I'm gonna keep seeing more revenue trickle in for these products over time. And of course, the beautiful thing about digital products is you put the work in to create it on the front end, and now I don't have to do any more work in order to keep seeing more sales. It's just available on my site. I mention my products when it makes sense in my content, and that drives traffic to my online store, and then I get more sales. So it's a really great upfront investment that can pay off over time. The fourth income stream that I have set up is another one that you might be familiar with, and that is Google Adsense. If you're new to the game, I'll explain. Basically, once you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time here on YouTube, YouTube enables you to place ads on your videos, which you then get some of the revenue from. And YouTube is actually pretty unique in that it's a 50-50 split with creators. So Company X pays for ads to run on my videos. Whatever they are paying Google/YouTube, I will get half of it, and Google will get the other half. So it's a really great revenue source for content creators, and pretty much the best out there when it comes to native revenue sharing platforms. Like, it's way better than the Creator Fund, for example. I have a whole video explaining that. If you're curious to learn more about that, I'll link it up here. But basically, AdSense is great. It's a really, even though it's not massive, it's a reliable income source for me. So AdSense has accounted for 13% of my overall revenue in my business so far this year. And of course, it's always gonna go up and down depending on how many views you get, what your current CPM is. There's all sorts of complicated details involved with that, and I feel like, again, I could probably make an entire video just explaining the intricacies of AdSense and how to get paid for making YouTube videos, basically. So if you're curious about that, let me know in the comments and I could do a future video on that. But for the sake of this video, it's important to know that for me, AdSense is fairly reliable. You get that deposit from Google once a month. That's very nice. But obviously, as you can tell, it's 13%. It's not like the biggest part of my business by any means. My fifth stream of income is my brand new online course. It's called the Instagram Roadmap. Now, I did just launch this, so the percent of my overall income remains to be seen. I'm going off of data as of the end of August, and I just launched this course at the beginning of September. But so far, I'm really excited about how it's going. I'm excited to see all the students joining the course and all the great feedback that I've been getting, and I know that this is gonna be a really good long-term investment in developing this passive income source for my business. This is obviously a really popular option for many online creators especially, but I actually think the world of selling courses, selling your knowledge, selling exclusive video content can be accessible to many different types of creators. And it really is, even though it's an investment, a really good investment in your long-term income, because it takes a lot of work to put together a good course, but then once you have it in place, it's just gonna keep paying those dividends for months and years to come. If you're thinking about creating a video-based course yourself, then I'm really excited to introduce you to the sponsor of today's video, Uscreen. Uscreen is a leading on-demand video provider whose service is enabling content creators to earn an income by sharing premium video content with their audiences. Essentially, you can create your course videos or other premium video content, and then Uscreen allows you to make that content available for purchase for your community. What I think really sets Uscreen apart from any other place that you could choose to host your video course is the high quality user experience. As content creators, when we are producing premium content for our communities that's going to be behind a paywall, you want to make sure that that whole experience, as well as the content itself, feels really premium. It feels really worthwhile for your audience, and Uscreen provides that exact experience. They have a wide range of pre-built templates so that you can make your landing page look super professional. It's literally like having a Netflix for your own content. So what does this exactly look like for a content creator or a personal brand? There are 3 main monetization options built into Uscreen, and you can use one of them, you can use any combination of them, whatever works for your offerings and your audience. You can create a membership, so again, similar to Netflix, you can have your video content available for your community for a monthly subscription fee. Or you could create a course or a workshop with a one-time payment structure, so it's available for an enrollment or registration fee, and then your community has access to return to that content again and again. Or you can even charge a rental fee for a piece of video content, so it can be available for a certain time frame, let's say a day, for a certain price. Uscreen even allows you to monetize live streams, so if you want to host like a live webinar or other live event, you can do so for a certain fee. There really are countless options here for all kinds of different creators, whether you create like fitness or workout videos or cooking tutorials or even lifestyle content. Every creator can find a way to develop a solid income stream using Uscreen. If you're interested in trying out Uscreen for yourself, then check out my link in the description below. And my 6th and by far my smallest income stream is affiliate commission. This accounts for literally 2% of my overall revenue. And I know like that's so low, you might think like, what's the point in even doing it? But at the same time, affiliate commission is such a low effort income stream that it's worthwhile for me to just let it kind of keep doing its thing. Then like it would take more work for me to shut it all down, right? So basically here's how it works. I am signed up as an Amazon affiliate. I have reward style, though TBH, I don't think I've literally ever got a payout from reward style. I probably don't share those links often enough for that to really work, I guess. And then I'm also signed up for various like individual companies affiliate programs, and in that case it's a lot of like software that I use or apps that I want to recommend, that kind of thing. So like literally I just get like a few checks or deposits from Amazon every so often, and then there's a few of those like software or apps that I recommend often enough that I've actually got like decent payouts from them. But again, it is not a lot. It's like 2%. I think that this would probably be different in the case of other creators who maybe recommend products more than me. Like most of my content is sharing ideas or like theories or philosophies around social media marketing. It's not like I'm like a tech review channel, for example, where they would make bank on affiliate commission. Like if you are recommending cameras that cost thousands of dollars, then you might get a decent affiliate payout. But for the most part, my biggest selling affiliate commission item is this phone tripod mount thing that costs like 10 bucks. So takes a while to make money off of getting like a couple percent of 10 bucks. But like I said, it's very low effort. Now that I have it set up, it kind of runs itself. And it's also just nice to have links at the ready when people ask me for certain recommendations. So, even though it's 2%, I would say worth it. So that is how my business as an online content creator and agency owner makes money. But honestly, I couldn't have done this all without YouTube if it weren't for the reach that I've been able to get with my content and the community that I've been able to build with my platform on YouTube. I never would have grown all of these different income streams and grown this business. So if you want to establish a sustainable business as an online content creator, I cannot recommend getting started on YouTube more. I have a bunch of videos about how to gain an audience and make the best YouTube videos possible. But first, I would recommend checking out this one where I walk you through my viral formula for a YouTube video. This is the script, the secret sauce that I use every single time to make sure that my videos can be as engaging as possible and get as much reach as possible. So definitely check that out if you are on your YouTube journey. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you're having adventures and following your dreams, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.